And we're live at Costco. Really, we're not live. We're not doing a live today. We're doing this for YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we are at Costco, and it was requested that we do basically a vertical diet shopping trip at Costco. Plus, you'll get to see how annoying these children are when you're trying to get things done. Especially this one, who thinks she's a unicorn, and this one, who doesn't know how to speak English and just poops in his pants. So, all right, here's what we got so far. Collagen. We have collagen. And I was looking at the bone broth. And then here we have bone broth. What you got to look for here is that you are getting bone broth and not chicken stock.
Nicholas is doing the head thing again.
He is doing this head thing. I don't know what this is. But it means he's happy. So what you're looking for is the bone broth. That's what you want. That's what you create your monster mashes with. And that's pretty critical to getting the week rolling. Right, Teresa? Yep.
Dad?
Yeah, go ahead. Go check through your video games. Go. I'll be over here cruising around. Here's the head thing again. All right, we're not going to get any of these, but seaweed packets, right? Teresa, you like these, right? Yeah. These are pretty good. You can use them and kind of make your own like sushi type thing. And they're also pretty solidly packed with iodine, so in salt and sodium and that kind of stuff too. So like I said, we're not picking any up today, but that is something that we get regularly. What else we got?
Dad, I can win that one.
Sample day. Trick is,
Is something covered in chocolate?
don't feed your kids prior to going to Costco, because you can just get samples and feed them for the entire day. Let's talk about oils here for a minute. What you're looking for with oils is cold pressed, right? So you're looking for cold pressed and in glass, right? It's going to be a lot less oxidized than stuff that's going to be like that, right? That's going to be way lower quality than anything that looks like that. Okay. Olive oils, avocado oils. What you want to stay away from is stuff like vegetable oil. Bad news. Okay? Can't leave these kids untended too long. All right. These things are hit or miss as far as being in stock. So sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. But they do today, and this will last a long time. Remember, you don't want too much of your fats to come from only animal fats. So switching up with coconut products, coconut oils, that can be pretty helpful. All right, here's a staple. Right, we got this last time we were here, so we're not getting any again today. But jasmine rice, brown rice. What do we got here? Himalayan rice. You can see all kinds of rice all the way down. That's going to be a necessity to get the vertical diet done. So there you go. White rice is going to be the most digestible of all the options here. But you got different options.
Is there any difference?
Yes, actually. So white rice has already got the sheath and the husk off of the rice, which again makes it easier on your gut lining, and it's easier to digest. And remember, like with our macros, with the vertical diet, we want to make sure that it is easily digestible. That's a big one. And the white rice, Teresa says, tastes better. Hey, look, this one's trying to stand up and escape. All right, almond butter. It's going to be a lot better, a lot less inflammatory than like peanut butter. Usually a lot higher quality too. The thing you got to watch with that is that almonds are still high in omega-6s. So if you're trying to balance out your omega-6 to omega-3 ratios, too many almonds, almond butters, one, they're going to be super high in calories. So that's just something to be aware of. And then two, what kind of fats, what type of fats do you need to get things balanced? Okay, so we just bypassed all of the prepackaged food, all of the pizza rolls, stuff like that. They are pretty good. They're pretty tasty. And why are they tasty? Yeah, why are they tasty? Because they're modified to be tasty, right? They're modified to affect and elicit that response from you. So yeah, they taste really good, but they are really, really bad. And really, obviously, like people know
Yeah,
that
should only be
if your diet consists of pizza rolls, then yeah, it's probably not the best, right? But most people know that, so not new info. But I'll tell you what, that is the most crowded place in the store is the prepackaged food area.
Yeah, but it's good for Super Bowl.
It is good for Super Bowl.
Yeah, pizza rolls.
Yep. All right, here is frozen fruit. This is a big one, right? Frozen strawberries, frozen pineapples. They usually have some blueberries over here, some cherries, right? That's going to be a good one to have for smoothies and stuff like that. He's very animated today. All right, so a little bit of dairy, Kerrygold grass-fed butter, right? I do a lot of like bulletproof coffee, stuff like that. Try to get fats early in the day and front load those. So this is a really easy way, quick way to get some extra fats in. Ooh, Christmas milk, guys.
Oh.
All right, big time here, guys. Eggs. Costco is great for cage-free eggs in large supply. We go through at least one of these a week. Sometimes we get two. So remember, eggs, egg yolks, really good in calories, protein, fats, micronutrients. The yolks contain a lot of micros, so that's going to be a big one for you. Get your eggs in.
That's the bad kid.
AJ's pretty upset. He's not getting nog. But if he doesn't clean up his attitude, he goes in with the bad kids. This is where the bad kids go in Costco.
It's a lamb.
Nope, those are children.
Kids were goats.
Those are children.
I thought kids were baby goats.
Lamb.
though.
Nope, they just put it as a lamb because they want you to think that.
And they want you to buy.
Yep, those are actually children.
They're
New
literally
Zealand lamb.
$3.
Children. All right, so you can do some stuff like this. Hey,
Oh no,
no,
he's getting away.
no, sit down. Uncontrollable. So you can do some stuff like this with patties, and it's going to be a little bit lower quality than getting it yourself, you know, and cooking it yourself. But it is possible to do it.
Dad, what are the bad children saying?
You are a macaroon. All right, bypassing more of prepackaged stuff and getting into the meat. And Nicholas tried to escape. We have him resecured. All right, we are going to go over here. Here we go. Staples. Beef.
This looks weird.
Here's my favorite.
Spices.
Bison. Remember, good, better, best, right? So if best we can get some good steaks, right? And that's going to be where you get most of your protein and fat from. If not, you can go with bison. And if you want to go with the beef, you can go with the beef
What
as
is
well.
this?
Right? So we're going to get a bunch of steaks,
And then we're
and
getting
the
cake.
really cool thing, and we're going to get some bison and
Cake.
some. No, we're not getting cake.
No, my
And
birthday.
we will get, yes, birthday cake on your birthday. So that's this weekend. But we're not getting it today. So yeah, so we'll get some of everything, and then we'll break it up that way. Okay. What are you guys doing?
I don't know.
Oh, we're having a breakdown in containment here. Here we go, into the freezer. Into the freezer. Oh, it's so cold. So cold. And AJ's wearing shorts. All right, here's my favorites. Power Greens. I use these for tons of stuff. I get at least one bag every time I come. There you go. Power Greens. Great for smoothies. Great to go in eggs. Great to go with basically everything. You can also do spinach. You can also do a bunch of other stuff like that. There's some baby spinach. There's some of that in a bag. I like the Power Greens just because I like them. All right, here is what I usually get. We've got a plethora of these at home, so I'm not getting them now, but baby carrots. Carrots, 1 carrot a day is the prescription. Remember, we're dosing micronutrients is really what we're looking at here. Okay, so behind me is some apples and stuff like that. There's some oranges up here. You can do fresh if you want. I usually do frozen just because it lasts longer, yeah, just stays good better for me for longer, just for our purposes. Fresh is always going to be best. Who? Nick? Who knows? Who knows what he does? He's a baby. Fresh is gonna be better, but or best. But if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you, right? We buy fruit and it's either eaten way too fast or it goes rotten and we don't touch it. So frozen is the way to go for us. It is a better option than none at all. All right, so that about wraps it up, and we'll do a recap of this when we get home. Unicorns. Yeah, those steaks that we got earlier were actually unicorn steaks. Don't tell Teresa.
What? I heard that.
Just missed AJ's beautiful rendition of the theme song for Mystery Science Theater 3000. And we are loaded and headed out of the parking lot. I should have filmed it. I careened the empty cart into the cart corral, bounced it off right into the next cart. It fit right in. It was awesome. Anyway, all right, so that trip total took start to finish. This is loading up kids, getting here and doing all the shopping on a Sunday. It took about an hour and a half. All right,
It's too
so
long for
yeah,
shopping. It's too long.
well, it's not the worst, but we are on the way back to put the groceries away, and when we get back, I'll lay them all out, and then you guys can see top to bottom what kind of a vertical shopping list looks like. And here you go. All right, here's a quick rundown of vertical diet at Costco. Right, so let's start off top left corner. Bison, ground beef, steaks. Okay, here's the cut we got: beef loin, top sirloin. Right, I found that these are pretty lean and they're not break the bank expensive. Remember, guys, we're looking at good, probably better, right? So here's better, here's even more better, and here's even a little bit better, maybe the best option right here, right? So good, better, best. You don't have to make it break the budget. We don't have to do, all steaks. I ended up getting a little bit more than normal because I didn't have to buy any carbs. You can see I'm pretty light on carbs, but let's keep going, right? Fatty fish, once to twice a week. So I got 2 of these. This is dinner tonight. This is going to be frozen and kept until about midweek. And then a little bit of turkey. Poultry's not like on the vertical diet technically, but it is pretty easy for lunches. And in a pinch, some deli meat goes a long way, especially if you have children. So again, like good, better, best. Like, okay, it is definitely not, better or best, but hey, it's pretty good. It's better than the kids not eating meat at all. All right, so moving on. Vital proteins, collagen peptides. Right now, Costco, I hate to say it, has the best prices, even better than what we can get. That's why we don't carry it in the gym anymore. And then sipping bone broth. Again, one more time, make sure you were getting bone broth, not chicken stock, right? Bone broth, gotta be bone broth or it doesn't work, okay? All right, so the only carb sources that I got were these power greens and these oranges, okay? We're already stocked up here with potatoes, rice, plenty of rice, and screaming babies, plenty of those. And just didn't need any, right? So we went heavy on the beef and then lighter on the carbs. And then, next week we'll probably even that out. Snag some of that, just get some good fats in, and then same thing here, and we are good to go.